And the support continues all across the nation. And one local UP group is sending about $50,000 worth of medical supplies and thousands more in other goods to Ukraine right now. People are coming together across the UP to assist in the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine.
Student from Ukraine.
We've seen help for the people of Ukraine here in the UP since Russia invaded. For Jenny Stout, the war in Ukraine hits close to home.
Some friends of ours, Joe and Tiffany Ampey, adopted 2 boys from Ukraine a few years ago.
Because of her friends, she knew she needed to help.
And they've maintained their ties with Ukraine, with the people there, with so many people that they love, including one of the birth families. The family has reached out to us and others in the area, doctors and people who just are in need and are, you know, they're not people who typically ask for help, but it's an extraordinary situation. So we're all banding together just to do what we can.
She created this Facebook group called Yoopers Love Ukrainians in an effort to raise money, donations, and awareness for the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. The Facebook group was created 2 weeks ago, and already today, 30 bags are on their way to Ukraine right now. These bags are filled with medical and surgical supplies, as well as ventilators and other needs for the people in Ukraine who can't obtain the products elsewhere. The group started with about a dozen core members, but has since grown into a community-wide effort.
The truth is that I can't give you a number because everyone's just pitched in how they can with time, talents, and their treasures. Word has spread because so many people want to help. And I think once they hear, they say, what can I do? How can I pitch in?
Well, how can you pitch in? Jenny tells me you can visit the Yoopers Love Ukraine Facebook page, which also has a link to the GoFundMe page. If you scan the QR code that's on your screen right now, you can also get a link to the GoFundMe page. Jenny says these monetary donations will be used to purchase ventilators, ultrasounds to check for bullet fragments, and other supplies requested by doctors. They will also purchase food, formula, diapers, and other necessary supplies. The group has another trip planned for May 2nd to bring more supplies to the people in Ukraine, something humbling for leaders in the community like Jenny.
It's a humbling experience. When you hear the call for things like surgical supplies, it's one thing, but when you see on that same list of surgical supplies that they're asking for potatoes and onions and cereal, it touches your heart. It's truly humbling and moving, and it feels tremendous to help in some small way. And it's so meaningful to me to see how people come together when that they know there's a need and they're able to help. They just want to do whatever they can.
She tells me they'll continue with this effort for as long as there's a need in Ukraine. A link to their GoFundMe page and Facebook page can be found on our website, WZMQ19.com.